meet a lot of patients who tell me, man, I'm really sore after I garden, or you know what, I really tweaked my back, or I hurt my knee gardening and doing lawn work. What are some strategies I can use to keep myself from getting hurt? Or even if I am hurt, how are some ways that I can continue to garden and do yard work without having any discomfort? I'm going to show you some strategies here. So tip number one is pacing yourself. Whenever you're doing a new activity or something you haven't done for a while and are going back into it, you want to take things slow, you want to take lots of rest breaks because your body's not adjusted to it yet. So starting out, oftentimes I'll tell people, hey, maybe go out and garden for 10 to 15 minutes and then take a break, do something different. Maybe that's your time to mow the lawn, maybe that's time to do something inside, but you don't want to stress the same muscles for too long if you're not used to that movement or exercise. Gardening is an exercise. It can be a very strenuous one too. So taking rest breaks, taking your time to do things can be a huge benefit for your health and for your garden as well. So tip number two is varying your positions, making sure you're not in the same position for too long of a period of time. For instance, if you're bent over, pulling at weeds all day for hours on end, this is going to be really uncomfortable for most people. I'm using just my back muscles, just my hamstrings. I'm not really working other muscles at a time. So switching up your positions, maybe getting into a deep squat and keeping your back straight, taking some pressure off the back, using more of the muscles in your legs. Maybe it's getting down into a lunge position, relying more on the stability of your legs, having a wider base of support, then leaning and working on it. No matter what the position is, you don't want to be in that for too long a period of time. Similar to positioning, understanding the areas that are bothering you and trying to avoid those positions can help you keep gardening, keep weeding, keep managing the lawn. For instance, if it hurts your back to bend forward, stick with more of the upright position, the squatting, or even the lunging position too. If the knees are bothering you, maybe you do need to bend forward for a little bit of time. Or if your right knee's bothering you, making sure that's the one staying up and your head staying on the left leg. Tip number four is prepping the area before you pull the weed. If I just start bending and pulling weeds out, I'm not going to get at the roots. It's going to take me way longer. Really look for where the root is. Dig around it so there's less resistance in the ground. Find where it is. Using both my hands and then pull. Saves you time, saves you energy, and saves your back and knees too. Tip number five, there's a lot of tools out there to help you, to keep you from having to bend forward repeatedly or being in a kneeling position for too long. So this right here, all I do is find the root, step down, twist, pull, and I got the weed out of the ground too. I'm always hesitant to make people go out and buy things. This doesn't really handle the big weeds very well. You're gonna still have to bend down and reach and pull with it too. But it can be a helpful tool for a lot of the smaller weeds that start turning up. So thank you guys a lot for watching the video. Stay tuned for more tips on how to get better with gardening, yard work, weeding in general.